tiring.
Well, in that case, what are we drinking?
Same for the goddaughter.
Dad told me you found something. On a train during the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
Why are you chasing the thing that drove your father crazy? Don't move.
Please get out of here. Stop! Sorry.
Helena! Dr. Jones, get him. Hitler made mistakes, and with this, I will correct them all. You stole it. Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
This way!
Fasten your seatbelts. There might be some turbulence.
You've taken your chances, made your mistakes. And now, a final triumph.
Give him hell, Indiana Jones. A few times in my life I've seen things. I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father. Sorry. But I've been looking for this all my life.
Alright guys, welcome to another video. It's your Raz here. Let's just dive into this. As you've just seen from that trailer, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is about to be released. Guys, went to Cannes and now it's been receiving absolutely disastrous reviews. Alright, absolutely disastrous reviews. And the reason I'm going to talk about this on my channel is because Indiana Jones, guys, was a hyper masculine character, absolutely iconic, famous. And if you've not heard of Indiana Jones by now, where are you sleeping? You must be a simp or something, or you don't like these type of movies. Just kidding, guys. Alright, so highly iconic masculine character, was in 4 movies. The 4th one didn't do that well. The other 3 were very, very iconic, guys. Alright, great movies. And this is the last final outing for Indy, okay? He's gonna go out with a bang, you know. No, I don't think so, guys, because this movie is getting absolutely crushed, okay? And it doesn't surprise me the way Disney have been destroying so many franchises of recent and so many iconic characters. Not to mention Han Solo in Star Wars, okay? For the recent Star Wars franchises, that the demon Kathleen Kennedy single-handedly destroyed and turned in Han Solo into this incompetent bumbling fool, as opposed to this high alpha male, which Han Solo was. High roguish alpha male. I've talked about this before on one of my videos, guys. You want to check that out. So they're responsible for that disaster, okay? And now they go on to Indiana Jones, alright, and this is not doing too well. Guys, the writing involves the story of Indiana Jones teaming up with Phoebe Waller-Bridge to, I'm not going to go in depth to synopsis, but to go and find, chase after this artifact, which she comes to him about and gets him back on the saddle. You know, she's going, God, this will be a final outing, blah, blah, blah. So she takes him on this journey because she wants to kind of get this artifact. She initially tries to sell it, steal it off him and sell it, but then, you know, something goes wrong and they go into this adventure, blah, blah, blah. But this is not a typical Indiana Jones adventure, guys. Indiana Jones in this, from the writing, the reviews, has been turned into an old, moaning, whimpering man in this adventure, a shadow of what Indiana Jones was. I've looked at some of the trailer shots, okay, and they've not stuck to the masculine iconic character Indiana Jones was. So and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, from the reports and synopsis, takes constant digs at Indiana Jones, constantly shames him in the movie, constantly shows him out to be an incompetent old bumbling fool, whereas she, as usual, is the alpha female that is going to save the day, and she's picking up Indiana Jones and saving him at every moment. Okay, let's get you. She was obviously brought in to kind of take the mantle, which the rumors were, and maybe lead on to the next generation. I've read I've read interviews saying that she says this is not the case. Guys, we'll see. We'll see if this is the case. But ultimately, she was apparently involved with the other disaster, who is solely responsible for Disney's disastrous resurgence of the Star Wars trilogy and destroying a masculine character of Han Solo, Kathleen Kennedy. Alright, so Kathleen Kennedy and Phoebe Waller-Bridge were apparently rumoured to be highly involved in the writing of this Indiana Jones and changing it a lot to obviously throw across their feminist agendas, guys, alright, and demasculate Indiana Jones. So and to get the ideology of female leadership and female the next generation and female the next this and blah blah blah, as Hollywood continues to do. Even although all the box office sales say to the contrary, that people don't want to watch this kind of woke shit nonsense, pardon my language, guys, alright, but they still don't learn and continue for some reason to further destruct these franchises. So and it's just quite sad to see, guys, that this masculine alpha male character has been destroyed, and it just says to me that they are so adamant and hell bent in destroying these masculine characters and getting the message across that men are incompetent and let's bring the women heroes in, although nobody wants to see this. Box office sales figures of all these woke type alpha leader females has just not worked, and it keeps bombing, yet they continue to pursue to do this. And it's just so sad to see an alpha male character like Indiana Jones be destroyed in this manner, guys. Throughout this whole movie, she, as I said before, she's constantly shaming him, making him out to be a bumbling fool, and dialogue suggests that she's making him think about his past mistakes and how he can correct his past mistakes, as if he's been an incompetent man at his time. It's his last chance to correct his mistakes, and she's kind of there in the action scenes and leading the action scenes, and then apparently rumor says it that towards the end of it that she punches Indiana Jones in the face because he's going to make one more mistake and destroy time and stay in the past because he doesn't want to go back to the future, and she's got to make the final decision at the end to save humanity by knocking out Indiana Jones. So you can see how disastrous this film is shaping out to be, guys. I really don't want to go and see this movie, guys, but I think I have to see this movie just to see how bad it is and how badly they've destroyed Indiana Jones, this masculine character, guys, alright. Just like they destroyed the other masculine character of James Bond, where Daniel Craig wimps and cries in that movie. Utterly disappointing, guys. So
I know.
They're hell bent on destroying these masculine characters, guys, and they continue to do so. Although box office sales would suggest otherwise, and suggest that people don't want to see this. People want to see these alpha characters, guys. That's why these characters did so well, because people wanted these alpha characters, guys. The Han Solos, the Indiana Joneses, you know, people wanted these characters, the James Bond, you know, the Sean Connery days, you know, like just the dark, handsome guy on his mission, on you know, just, you know, goes to exotic places, you know, kind of one night stands a woman and then he's on the mission, you know, it's just for Queen and Country, guys. Same with Indiana Jones, it's all about the adventures he's going on. He's roguish. If he does meet a woman, you know, he's roguish. He doesn't pander to the women. He does not ever be led by the women. It's his adventure. It's all about him. But no, in this new movie, he's been utterly destroyed. Apparently, this dialogue of him complaining about his pains, complaining like an old whimpering man, a shadow of the Indiana Jones. Even the writing suggests he's retired. His wife leaves him, this kind of thing. So totally making this character look like an absolute, complete and utter failure, which is a shadow of what that Indiana Jones character stood for, which is masculinity, alpha male, adventurer, leader, charismatic, strong, you know, handsome, witty, charming, all these things that masculine men would possess, these kind of traits, and that's what made the character so iconic. But yet Disney had to do this. Kathleen Kennedy had to do this, along with Phoebe Waller-Bridge. This lady is single-handedly, guys, destroying Hollywood, destroying all these loved masculine roles, these masculine characters. You know, I have no idea what they see, or I have no idea. Obviously, guys, my opinion is they're obviously wanting to use it as a tool to portray men in a emasculated and useless perspective, okay? As this character suggests, as the last James Bond movie suggests, this guy's crying, dying, oh, I love you too, and he dies. James Bond wasn't written that way, guys. Indiana Jones wasn't written this way, okay? And the box office reviews, the Rotten Tomato reviews, the Cannes critiques and stuff, it just says it all, guys, and it's not looking good for the box office. And this just says it all, guys. Nobody wants to go and see masculine males getting destroyed like this, and certainly this masculine iconic character getting destroyed like this, guys. Alright, I really don't want to see this, because I don't think I could fathom sitting in a movie watching Phoebe Waller-Bridge run around with that accent and that face of hers. I might throw up, guys. I might have to take a bucket in there, but I'm going to have to do it, and I will post a video of watching that live movie for you guys on the channel. Yes, so Indiana Jones, his last adventure, he's been completely destroyed. He's not going out in style, guys. At least let the guy go out in style. At least keep his rogueness, his adventure, his alpha manliness. Alright, the character's a bit older, he's 80, but the writing has portrayed him in a very, very bad light, of this guy that's got nothing left in life. You know, he's failed in life. He's not got anything to look forward to. Everything, all his adventures have meant nothing. All the artifacts he got, all the adventures that he did, all the bad guys and stuff that he overcame meant nothing. But he's a bumbling fool. But Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to come in and take him to that last adventure. Like she says, you know, this is for a chance for Indiana Jones to get back in the saddle. Yes, so irritating, guys. So yeah, Disney, Kathleen Kennedy and Phoebe Waller-Bridge have destroyed another iconic, masculine alpha male character, guys. and I don't think they're going to stop until they've destroyed every single character and just put all these hyper alpha females or masculine females and trying to push the lead of these females, which nobody's going to want to watch, guys. Nobody wants to watch this. Nobody does want to watch this. You just have to look at the Top Gun Maverick, guys. It made $1 billion at the box office because people wanted to see Maverick, an iconic character, a Top Gun Maverick, back for the sequel, and that film was done perfect, guys. It was how you do a sequel of an iconic character. It was all about Maverick. It was all about him, yes, into his latter years, but nothing about the character's masculinity was destroyed, changed, or anything. Yeah, it was about Maverick and his journey later on, and Indiana Jones should have been the same. It should have been about Indiana Jones's journey later on. Yes, he's a bit on now, but they should have maintained, the lovable rogue, kind of alpha masculine character he was, yet, but no, because of this Fleabag, as we should call her, because of the show Fleabag, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and the demon Kathleen Kennedy, who is now probably facing, I read reports she's facing the boot, and her exit papers, okay, after this disaster, guys, because I think somebody's finally seeing the light. So, guys, yeah, very sad to see this character going out this way, not being his masculine self, guys. Alright, I'm going to go and see this movie. After it, I might have to go back to watch the original trilogy and redeem myself, guys. So another masculine character destroyed, guys. I don't know why Harrison Ford agreed to this. I don't know why he would end his legacy like this. Just really sad to see, and thanks to Harrison Ford for giving us this character all those years, guys. I love those movies. I grew up with those movies, and thanks to Harrison Ford for giving us the treasure of Indiana Jones. I don't think this is down to him. Whatever the reasons are, I don't know the reasons he did it. Obviously, if he's getting top dollar, I don't blame him as an actor. Probably done it for the dollars. Probably he's got to this point where he doesn't care as much about the character, or didn't have an input in the writing and the influence of it. So, guys, with that said, guys, thanks for watching. If you did watch through the end, support the channel, guys. Come on, support the channel, guys, because I put a lot of work into these videos. Alright, so I'm doing this very, very late on for you. I'm quite tired. As you can see, I've been smashing it. So, with that said, guys, hope this one provided value. Hope you enjoyed this one. And until the next video, guys, let's hope it's not too much of a disaster, but it's going to be, guys. Alright, thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and we'll see you soon.